What's going on, beautiful people, and welcome back to the Crayniaqs franchise here on Super Mega Baseball 3. And today, the Crayniaqs, who are 0-2 after 2 losses in a row to the Crocodons, will take on the Heaters, who are 1-1 on the season so far. Mark Falla Jr. getting the start at pitcher. And we'll see if the Crayniaqs can get some run support in this game against a pretty solid team in the Heaters as we take a look at the past 2 games. Now, the one we played, of course, we lost 7-0, and in the sim game we lost 5-2. So both Zach Yark and Quickie Mart weren't able to get wins in their first starts, so we'll see if Mark Falla has a little bit more success in the third game of the season. The Crayniaqs once again on the road in this game, taking on the Heaters, who are known for having a lot of speed, so look for them to steal a lot of bases in this one. And once again, the Crayniaqs have not played a home game so far this season. They'll play their first home game next week against the Sandcats. But out comes Ankle Reaper to lead off. He's not having a great season so far, hitting 11% on the year, but he's going to get a hit on the first pitch of the game. That'll be a drive into center field for a base hit. Next up, Will Maxwell, who's hitting .222 so far this season. And he's going to hit it right to the shortstop. Carlton Starr able to make the grab for the first out of the inning. Baron Chugsoda having a pretty good season so far, hitting 50% so far this year. But on the first pitch, he's going to hit it in the right field for the second out of the inning. And now Pistol Pete, who's also hitting .500 on the season. He's going to hit this into center field, and that'll be a base hit. That'll get Reaper to second. So now we'll see what St. Breezes can do. He's a little tense right now. Hopefully he's able to shake it off, but he's going to pop this one into short center field, and Bass is going to make the grab. So the Crayniaqs leave 2 on base and the top of the first. So now out comes Rufo. I think it's Rousey Rufo, that's his name. He's going to hit it into center field, and that's going to be a base hit. Pistol Grip Chin couldn't really hold on to that one. So Falla gives up a hit in his first at-bat. So now here's Theodore Stiffner. He's going to hit this into deep right, and that is gone like me off a fifth of Jameson. Drink responsibly, people. But a 2-run home run in the bottom of the first. So Mark Falla Jr. not having a very good time so far in this game. And the Heaters take a 2-0 lead. Now Mantonio Lavo up next for the Heaters. He's going to hit this one deep. And Falla gives up back-to-back dingers. And the Heaters now up 3-0. I mean, the pitching on this team has just been really lackluster in the first 3 games of this season. And Falla is just a continuation of that. Next up is Bubbles Garcia, formerly of the Moose. He's facing a 2-1 pitch, and he's going to pop this one up, and Pistol Pete going to get underneath it. And that'll be the first out of the bottom of the first. So Slapper Glute ends up getting out, and now here's a 3-0 pitch against Carlton Starr, and Falla going to throw a 4-pitch walk. So again, not having a very good first inning so far. And now this one's going to be hit into right field, and that'll be a base hit. So again, Falla just not playing very well right now. And now Dion Bass up next. Line drive to shortstop, and Z-Strom able to stop it and gets it to first. And the Crayniaqs finally get out of the first inning. But 4 hits for the Heaters as they take a 3-0 lead into the top of the second. So now Pistol Grip Chin up to bat for the Crayniaqs now. He's hitting .375 on the season. Here's the pitch. He's going to hit it to third base, and Stiffner going to get him out there. So now 1 down in the top of the second. Wesley Garber hasn't gotten a hit so far this season, and he's not going to get it this time. Great catch by Slapper Glute. Now Adelaide Z-Strom hitting .429 on the season. Hits the line drive up the middle, and he'll pick up the base hit. So hopefully the Crayniaqs can get something going here. John Mayfield next. He's hitting .286 on the season so far. He's going to hit that in the right field. Nice line drive there. And now we have men on first and second. And Ankle Reaper back to start the rotation over again. He's going to hit it up the middle. And that is a lucky bounce as the Heaters not able to stop that one. And now the Crayniaqs have bases loaded. Will Maxwell Looking to capitalize here. He's going to swing early, however, and that leaves all three men on base as we head to the bottom of the second. Now Bolter up to finish up the rotation, and he is going to go yard. 3 home runs given up by Mark Follett Jr., and he is just having a bad time right now. 4-0 Heaters now, and now Rufo going to hit it right side, and Breezes able to pick it up, but it'll still be a base hit there. I mean, Follett is just falling off right now. Now Stiffner back after hitting a 2-run homer last time. He's going to pop it right side, and Breezes can't come up with it on the slide. And he's going to throw it to third. That was a mistake, as that's going to get a runner home, and it is 5-0 Heaters. So a bit of a mistake there by Breezes. Now Lavo's going to hit it right side, and that's going to bring another runner home, as that'll be a double for Lavo. 6-0 Heaters in the bottom of the second now. And here's Bubbles Garcia back up. He's going to ground this one, and it's going to get into the left field. Ankle Reaper picks it up, throws it to home plate, and Pete is able to get Lavo out as he just got a little greedy there. But now 3-1 pitch against Slapper Glute, and Fallout Jr. with another walk. So now Carlton Starr back up to the plate. He's going to hit this one deep, and Pistol Grip Chin going to get underneath that. But that's going to bring a runner to third. And once again, the Crayniaqs in peril of giving up yet another run. It's been a rough first 2 innings for them, but this one's going to be a hit to Zstrom. He makes the grab, and the side is retired finally. But now 9 hits in 2 innings for the Heaters as they're up 6-0. So now Baron Chug Soda going to hit this in the third. That'll be an out. And now Pistol Pete hits it to shortstop, and he's going to be out as well. But now Breeze is going to hit this right by Starr, and he'll get on base. So maybe the Crayniaqs can get something going here. Pistol Grip Chin up next. He's going to pop this one into left center, and Rufo going to get underneath that one. That'll retire the side. 6 hits for the Crayniaqs, but no runs to show for it. So Mark Follett Jr. going to pitch this one, and it's popped up into the air, and Pistol Pete will corral that one for the first out of the bottom of the third. And now Bolter back up. He's going to get struck out, so Follett getting into a bit of a rhythm here pitching-wise. But he's going to give up a big hit here as Breezes can't get underneath it, and Rouse Rufo going to get a double here. So again, Crayniaqs in a lot of peril. Stiffner going to hit this into right field, and Breezes can't get it. So that is going to bring Rufo home. And this is going to turn into a triple as Stiffner gets to third. So now Follett is going to get pulled. His day is done. And a rough day it was for him in this one. Iker Berry going to come in for him. And this one's going to get popped up into short center field. And it's going to be caught by Chin. So 7-0 is the score after 3 innings. And the Crayniaqs have to get something going, but Garber going to ground this to Starr, and he's going to get it to first for the first out. And now Adelaide Zstrom up next. He's going to hit this into right center, and that'll be a base hit. It's going to be a double, as a matter of fact. So maybe this might be the spark that they need. We'll have to see. Up next to bat is John Mayfield, who got a single at his first at-bat. He's going to hit it into right field, and that will bring Zstrom over the third. That'll be a base hit for Mayfield. So now 2 singles so far in this game. Ankle Reaper up next to bat. He's gotten 2 singles so far at 2 at-bats. And he's going to hit this into right field, and that's going to fall for him. And Zstrom gets home. So the Crayniaqs finally get on the board here. It's 7-1. And now Will Maxwell going to hit it. A big line drive into right center field. That's going to bring Mayfield home. And it'll be a double for Maxwell. So now 7-2 in the top of the fourth. Now Baron Chug Soda, who's 0 for 2 so far in this game. 2-0 pitch. He's going to hit this into center field. And that is going to bring Ankle Reaper home. So now 7-3. Crayniaqs starting a little bit of a rally here, it looks like. Pistol Pete up next. He's going to hit this into the left field, and there's the miss slide, and that is going to bring another runner home. It is 7-4, and now the Crayniaqs have a little bit of something going here. They got men on second and third up next to St. Breezes. He's 1 of 2 so far in this game with a single, and he's going to hit this into center field, And that is going to bring yet another runner home. 7-5. Just like that, the Crayniaqs have 5 runs on the board here. And Pistol Grip Chin going to pop this one up. And that is going to be an out into center field as Rufo able to make the grab there. But it's going to turn into a sacrifice fly as Pistol Pete's able to get home. And it's 7-6 now. Wesley Garber up next. And he's going to hit this one. It looks like it has the distance, but it's going to fall short of the wall as it hits the warning track. And Rufo able to get it to end the inning. But a big 6-run inning to make it 7-6. And the Crayniaqs are right back in this one. Now here's Bubbles Garcia. He's 1 of 2 so far in this game. And he's going to hit this one deep. And that one is gone. In the words of Nitro Drive, like a girl in a country song. And it's 8-6 now. The Heaters extend their lead a little bit after the big top of the 4th by the Crayniaqs. This one's going to get popped up in the left field, and Ankle Reaper able to get it for the first out. So now Carlton Starr up next, 3-2 count. He's going to hit it to Mayfield, who's able to corral it, and that'll be the second out of the inning. Up next is Kimmy Smoke, who's hit a single and is 1 of 2 so far in this game, but she's going to hit that right to Mayfield, who makes the grab outright, and that'll retire the side. 6-8 is the score now as we head to the top of the 5th. Idle Zestrom is a triple and a homer away from the cycle, but he's going to have to settle for a single here, but gets on base at least, and that's the important thing. Now Mayfield up next. He's hit 2 singles in this game. He's going to pop it right up to center field, however. Rufo going to make the grab. And that'll be the first out of the top of the 5th. Now, Ankle Reaper up next. He's going to strike out. And that is going to lead Will Maxwell out. He's 1 of 3 with a double so far. He's going to hit it up center field. That'll be a base hit. And Zestrom getting a little greedy here. And he's going to be paid well for his greed as he gets to third. So now Baron Chug Soda up next. He's going to hit it up the middle. And that's going to go to center field. And Zestrom gets home, so it's 8-7 now, as the Crayniaqs say in this one. Now 2-1 pitch against Pistol Pete. He'll hit that in the center, and that'll load up the bases for the Crayniaqs for the second time in this game. And now Carson Tarver up to pinch hit, and he is going to strike out. So once again, the Crayniaqs leave 3 men on base, and it remains 8-7. Dion Bass out to lead off for the Heaters. Hits it to Garber. And he runs right by the bag. That's completely on me. Can't even use the excuse of continuity. That was just a bad play. But ball don't lie. Dion Bass tries to steal, and he gets thrown out stealing. And then on the 1-2 pitch, Barry able to get Bolter with the 4-seam fastball. And now 0-2 count. That's going to be popped up, and Pistol Pete going to get underneath that one. The side is retired. It remains 8-7 as we head to the top of the 6th. So now here's Pistol Grip Chin. He's going to hit that into center field. And now the tying run is on first base as we have Wesley Garber up next. He's going to hit that into left field now. Nice line drive there. And now runners on first and second. The tying run on second. The leading run is on first. Zestrom, 3 of 3 so far in this game. And he's going to go 3 of 4 with a strikeout. And now John Mayfield out for the Crayniaqs. He's going to hit it right side. It gets stopped, but he's going to get on base now. And once again, we are in the same situation we've been in so many times in this game with bases loaded here. Ankle Reaper going to strike out, and now I'm a little nervous here as they did make a switch in pitchers, and now Will Maxwell at the plate hits it right side. It gets stopped, and Maxwell tries to get there, but he does not. And once again, the Crayniaqs leave 3 men on base. I mean, it's just been all types of bad luck for them as we go to the bottom of the 6th. This time, Garber gets to the bag. This time, I don't make that mistake. And now here's Laevo. He's going to pop this one up, and Barry going to get underneath of it. And that'll be out number 2. And next up, Bubbles Garcia, who hit a homer already in this game. He's going to hit this into right field, but Pistol Grip Chin going to get underneath of it. And it remains 8-7. So now into the top of the 7th, Baron Chug Soda, 2 of 4 so far in this game, facing a 3-2 count, and he's going to get walked. So now up next, Pistol Pete, 3 of 4 in this game, He's going to hit this left side, and it goes right by the third baseman. So now, once again, the Crayniaqs have 2 men on base, tying run at second, leading run on first. Now Carson Tarver, who's 0 for 1 so far in this game, back up to bat. And he's going to hit this one, and it's going to turn into a double play almost. But he's able to get on base just barely, so lucky play there. And now a man on third. Wesley Garber up to bat now, and this one's a wild pitch. But it's probably wise not to test the heaters there, and the Crayniaqs do not. Garber gets walked, so now, for the 4th time in this game, bases are loaded. Idale Zestrom is at the plate. He's 3 of 4 so far in this game. Can he come up with a clutch hit here? He's going to hit this one, and somehow Starr stops it, and Zestrom can't get to first in time. And again, now for the 4th time in this game, the Crayniaqs have left 3 men on base. So now we go to the bottom of the 7th. Pistol Grip Chen able to make that grab for the first out. Carlton Starr doesn't have a hit on the season, and his first hit of the season, of course, is going to be a dinger. Because why wouldn't it be? 9-7 is the score now, and the Crayniaqs are still having trouble with their pitching. Corey Pitt's going to come in now. He's going to give up a hit on his first at-bat. In the first 2 games, it really just seems like the run support's been the issue, but today the pitching has really showed its ugly head here, as Pistol Grip Chin going to get underneath this one, and that's going to be the second out. So now up next is Volt Bolter, who of course has a homer, and is 1 of 3 so far in this game. But he's going to pop this one up, and Mayfield able to make the grab. So now 9-7 heading into the top of the 8th. Mayfield going to strike out. So that's 1 down in the top of the 8th. Now Ankle Reaper, 3 hits in this game, and he's going to strike out here. So now the Crayniaqs just kind of chasing these pitches now. Will Maxwell up next. And he's going to hit this left side, and it's picked up. Nice throw by Stiffner. And it's 3 up, 3 down for the Crayniaqs, and the worst opportune time for that to happen. But now bottom of the 8th, nice catch there by Garber. So now 3-1 pitch, and Stiffner going to get walked. So that is going to lead Lavo up to the bat. And Stiffner going to steal here, but Lavo going to be thrown out at first. So now 2 down. Up next is Bubbles Garcia. He's going to pop this one up into right field. Pistol Grip Chin going to get underneath of it. And that is going to retire the side. So now last chance for the Crayniaqs in the top of the 9th, down 9-7. Can they make some magic happen here? We'll have to see. Baron Chug Soda up first. And he's going to hit that. What a diving grab by Dion Bass. And that's 1 down. Up next is Pistol Pete. He's going to hit this into center field, and what a grab by Raulze Rufo. And now Carson Tarver, the last chance for the Crayniaqs. 2-1 pitch. He's going to hit that right to first. Rag's going to step on the bag, and the Crayniaqs are 0-3 to start their first season as they lose this one 9-7. They had something going starting in the 4th, but that early 7-0 hole that they built themselves into in the first 3 innings just really didn't help them at all, and you hate to see it. Mark Follett Jr., a terrible start. 2 2 innings pitched, 11 hits given up, and 7 earned runs given up, and 3 home runs. I mean, that's just not the way you want to start your career with the Crayniaqs at all. Theodore Stiffner was a single away from hitting for the cycle for the Heaters. So we look at the standings, and the Crayniaqs at the bottom of the Avalanche division, and actually at the bottom of the Earth Conference in general. They are 1 of 3 winless teams. Also, the Grimcats and the Sawteeth are winless. The Cavalry, Grapplers, Sirloins, and Jurassics, the only undefeated team so far. So we'll have to see if the Crayniaqs can win their home opener as they take on the Sandcats, who are 1-2 on the season. And we'll have to see how that goes. So if you guys really want to see this series continue, then I need you guys to hit that like button and share this video as much as you can. Of course, with MLB The Show 21 coming out, with me doing the Mariners franchise, and with me rebooting the Chargers franchise as well on Madden 21, those series are really going to be what I focus on. So if you guys want this series to continue, you gotta show out every time I drop a video in this series. Otherwise, I'll probably just put it on the back burner, or maybe even just stream it on Twitch. But if you guys aren't following me on Twitch, by the way, go drop me a follow. I stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday at about 7 p.m. Eastern. It's always a good time, so come on through. And if you just so happen to be new to this channel, make sure you guys hit that sub button and turn your notifications on to join the notification gang. That way, every time I upload a video, you guys will be notified. And we gonna keep this mofo rolling here on Cray Gaming. And if you want to see more from the channel, check out the video and the playlist in front of you.